Welcome back, everyone, to the back ranks. Chess strategy is nothing more than the planning of long-range chess tactics. Therefore, it is of great importance that tactics of chess be mastered first. Tactics are the backbone of strategy. I am gonna show you how to make some yummy dishes with chess pieces. Why I'm talking like this? After the spoon ran away from the dish, the fork felt rejected, neglected, and dejected. Let it be anything. Today, I am going to serve you some awesome dishes in chess. Yes, I am speaking about the tactics in chess. Let me serve you my first dish with a fork. Forking is so exciting move in this exciting chess. The move that allow you to attack two pieces at the same time. If you can master this important idea, you can turn your knights into a nightmare for your opponents. A fork is a tactic where a single piece makes two or more direct attacks simultaneously. Most commonly, two pieces are threatened, which is also called as a double attack. The attacking piece is called the forking piece. The piece attacked are said to be forked. Can you find a fork in this position? Knight e7 check. Forks the king and queen. It's white to move here. Can you find the best move for white? Pause the video and try. Queen h8. A queen sacrifice, forcing the king to capture it. Knight capture rook. Check and forking the king will be captured. Let's have more examples for fork. Can you find a fork here? f4. A pawn fork, forking the bishop and knight. Let's check this position. Can you find a fork here? Yes, rook d6, a rook fork. What about this position? It's white to move. Bishop e5, a bishop fork, forking the king and rook. Can you spot a queen fork here? Yes, queen to e5, check, forking the king and rook at h8. Pin. A pin occurs when an attack piece cannot move, since doing so would expose another more valuable target. Because of its limited or no mobility, you often find a way to take advantage of pinned piece. In this position, white bishop moves to d4 and pins the knight at e5 against the king at h8. No matter where the king moves, the knight will be captured. There are two types of pin: absolute pin and relative pin. Absolute pin. An absolute pin is when a piece is pinned to it and can move without exposing its king to a check from an opposing piece on the same line or diagonal. This position is an example of an absolute pin. The bishop pinned the knight at f6 against the king. It is illegal to move the knight, as will expose the king to a check. Relative pin. A relative pin is one where the piece shielded by the pinned piece is a piece other than the king, but it's typically more valuable than the pinned piece. Moving such a pinned piece is legal, but may not be prudent, as the shielded piece then would be vulnerable to capture. Do you see the immediate relative pin? Bishop c3. The rook is pinned against the queen. The movement of rook will result in the loss of the queen. Let's have more examples. It's white to move. Can you find a pin here? What kind of pin it is? Bishop to a3. Pins the rook at c5 against the king. The rook cannot be moved as it is not legally allowed. Yes, it's an absolute pin. Position from the game between Laszlo Szabo and Samuel Reshki match 1953. White played bishop capture bishop f6 here. Can you find a better move for white here? A mate in two moves. And can you tell what tactics he missed here? Queen capture g6, taking the advantage of pinned f7 pawn. Bishop move to g7, blocking the check. Queen captures g7, a checkmate. Or if king moves to h8, bishop captures bishop at f6 is a checkmate. In the real game, Laszlo Szabo missed the pin and went skewer. A skewer is an attack upon two pieces in a line and is similar to a pin. A skewer is sometimes described as a reverse pin. The difference is that in a skewer, the most valuable piece is in the front of the piece of the lesser value. If the piece being attacked is a king, then it will be an absolute skewer. If not a king, then it is a relative skewer. In this position, can you find a skewer? It's white to move. What kind of a skewer it is? Bishop f3, a beautiful move, a relative skewer. White will get to a winning position in 2 moves. It's white to play. Can you find a skewer here? White plays rook d2. Rook skewers the queen and enters into a winning position. The game may continue like this. Queen capture d2 and bishop capture d2, and it's a clear win position for white. A study by Henri Rinck, 1903. It's white to move. Please pause the video and find the best move for white. Rook a8. If queen capture rook, bishop move to f3, check, and black lose the queen in the next move. If queen move to a2, rook will capture a4. If queen capture f4, bishop will move to e8 and check the king, and again the queen will be lost. And if queen move to g8, rook to a8. If queen capture rook, again bishop move to f3, check the king and capture the queen. See the dynamics of the position. The queen have no safe place. Wherever she moves, she can be captured. The queen does not have any escape square other than h7 here. Can you find how white can deal with it? Pause the video and try. Bishop move to g6. A stunning move, trapping the queen. Again, the queen does not have any safe squares. If queen capture the bishop, the rook move to a6 and deliver a check. And when the king moves, the rook will capture the queen. Discovered attack. A discovered attack is an attack that is revealed when one piece moves out of the way of another. Discovered attacks can be extremely powerful, as a moved piece can make a threat independently of the piece it reveals. Like many chess tactics, they succeed because the opponent is unable to meet 2 threats at once. Look at this position. Knight moves to e5, check. Knight delivering a check on the black king and also uncovers the path for the white rook, which is targeting the black queen. When the black king moves away from the check, the queen will be captured. Let's have a look at this position. This is from a match between William Norwood Porter and Matthews, 1868. You are white here. Can you find a discover attack and a checkmate in 2 moves? Pause the video and try. Knight g6, launching a discovered and a double attack on the king. King moves to f7 and knight captures rook at h8, and it's a checkmate. Double check. A double check is when 2 pieces are delivering check simultaneously. A double check is generally more powerful than a normal check because the opponent can only respond with the king move. The pieces that are delivering check cannot both be captured or blocked with one move. Can you find a double check and a checkmate in 2 moves? Knight c7, check. King move to b8 and rook a8 is a checkmate. Georges Koltonovsky, author Dunkelblum, 1923. White to move here. Can you find a checkmate in 3 moves? Queen d8. King captures d8. Bishop a5. Double check. Check with bishop and rook. King is forced to move. If king moves to e8, rook d8 is a checkmate. Or if king moves to c8, again rook d8 is a checkmate. Overloaded piece. A piece is overloaded if it has more than one responsibility. Example, defending a piece, defending a square, blocking a check, and blocking a piece. In this example, f7 pawn has at least 2 responsibilities. It is protecting the bishop on e6 and also protecting the knight on g6. Can we exploit this double responsibility? Bishop captures g6. If pawn captures the bishop, the black bishop will lose his protection and it can be captured. This position is from Alexander Grishchuk, Egney Alexiev, Match 2008. In this position, h7 pawn has two responsibilities. Can we exploit that situation? Bishop h5. If pawn captures bishop, the white's g pawn will advance, and the white h or g pawn will become a queen in near future. If black makes any other move, the bishop will capture g6, and a possible continuation may be like this. Black will lose his pawns one by one, and white's pawns will be unstoppable. Tactical ability is a lot like learning a language. Memorization is a part of it. Doing tactical puzzles increase and reinforce pattern recognition. Easier tactics add to your memory bank of intuitive resources. Harder tactics instead train you in abstract endurance in holding independent trees in your head, such as concentration. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be coming with more instructional videos in coming days. Stay tuned, stay blessed.